Good afternoon and welcome here to the 2020 NCAA Division III Women's Basketball National Championships and our first round contest between the Austin College Kangaroos and the Crusaders of Mary Hardin-Baylor. Two top 25 ranked teams, and that will be a story for this bracket. And we'll get some comparisons here early on. Two teams that won their respective conferences tournament, and Mary Hardin-Baylor coming in 24-4, 14-2 in the ASC. You see both teams averaging and allowing just about the same number of points per game. The shooting percentages are right there with each other, as are rebounds. This one could go either way. We had a matchup between the two earlier in the year that went the way of the Kangaroos early on. And let's get to the starting lineups for Mary Hardin-Baylor. It's going to be Madison McCoy, Hannah Holt, Kendall Rollins, Alicia Blackwell, and Alara Jones. For the Kangaroos, Ann Savage, Addison Walling, Casey West, Reagan Cavarini, and Allie Longacre. And just about ready for tip-off here for the two squads. Hardin-Baylor, the 2 seed in the bracket, but higher ranked here in Division III by D3Hoops.com. And we are underway. Mary Hardin-Baylor in the white, Austin College in the cardinal. And early on, a lot of ball movement here from the crew early. And shot, no good. Rebound is going to be finally corralled by Walling. Austin College with a defensive stand to start. Let's see if they can be the first to score in this contest. West trying to find back to the middle, picked up her dribble, and now finally finds Savage. And shot clock down under 10. West, drive, shot, no good. Rebound for Blackwell, and both teams start off 0 for 1. McCoy picking up her dribble, finds Blackwell on the perimeter. That'll go for Rollins. She'll drive in, kick back out. And so far, both teams being very patient, winding down their shot clock and seeing if they can find a good look on the interior. And going up the first time missing, but getting her second to fall will be Jones. And then just like that, Mary Hardin-Baylor will take the first 2 points of this one, and they lead 2-0. Quick shot here for West, and it's a 3. The lead back to the Kangaroos. And a little bit of a press coming from Austin College. Nicely broken by the Crusaders. And putting up the wide open mid-range jumper was Jones. Can't get it to fall. West will bring it back for Austin. Driving the lane, taking it all the way. Can't get the layup to fall. Somehow comes up with the board. Now it's going to be a jump ball. Tied up by Holt. And it will stay with Austin College. Kangaroos up 3-2 early action. West will dish off. Walling into the paint. The little left-hand runner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound almost controlled by Rollins. She tips it over to Holt. And now McCoy will bring it across. Holt, a little left-hand runner. She's going to get that to fall in the paint. Her first shot attempt of the night is good. And the Crusaders back on top by 1. Into the middle of the paint goes Savage. I think she was a little surprised by how wide open she was, and she pulls the trigger, makes the little 5-foot running layup. 5-4, lead back to the Kangaroos. Yeah, let's start off as a slow-paced game with both teams taking their time on their offensive possessions. For the time being, has turned into a quicker-paced game. 3-point attempt, no good. Here come the Kangaroos running it back. Wallen, she'll dish out far side. 3-point attempt by Cavarini, no good. Shooting percentages a touch lower than the yearly averages. Both teams 2 for 6 here early on. Shot clock now under 10. It's going to be Jones. Nice little look from the block. And Jones knocks down the jumper. She's got 4 points, 2 for 4 on the day. Cavarini to Blackwell. She'll pull for 3. Front rim, no good. Cavarini goes in for the board. Can't quite get it. Holt will come up with it. She'll lead the Crusaders back. Now McCoy into the paint all the way through. And she'll make the running layup. Her first shot attempt so far. And she's 1 for 1. Madison McCoy, the junior from Highlands Ranch. Valor Christian. And Savage, she'll pull. Can't get it to fall, but nicely done following her shot. She'll cause the jump ball on a rebound that should have gone directly to Blackwell. It'll stay with UMHB, but that will reset the possession back to Austin College's favor after UMHB inbounds. Here comes McCoy leading up the left side once again. A couple of substitutions. We'll get to those in just a moment. It's Blackwell here, near side on the perimeter. Feeding onto the inside. Jones, she's already got 4. She feeds back to McCoy. Nifty little pass to Blackwell, who pulls the 3 and knocks it down. And Alicia Blackwell with her first shot attempt. She knocks that down. And the Crew now shooting 5 of 9, 56%. And they've got the 6-point lead. West to the inside, can't get it to fall. Next dead ball will be the first media timeout of the contest. And right now, looking like the Kangaroos could use a short break. Maybe trying to reset. Holt went out. Martin came in for her. And then on the other side, Savage and Walling departed. McCoy and Gwynn in for the Kangaroos. Down 6, looking to cut the lead. Cavarini gets blocked, and now they're going to call a foul on the shot, and that will take us to the media timeout. 4:21 left to play here in the first quarter. And Mary Hardin-Baylor with an 11-5 lead. Get a good shot here of Blackwell's 3-pointer that put them up by 6, and we'll be right back in just a bit. .421 left here, and you can see a foul right there on Jones, and that's where we left off, and that's going to send us to the free throw line. And Cavarini knocks down the first. Cuts the Crew lead to 5, and the second will make it a 4-point lead. First 2 free throws of the game for either team. It's McCoy and McLeod, Martin, Blackwell, and Jones now for the Crew, and for the Kangaroos, McCoy, Gwynn, West, Cavarini, and Longacre. Madison McCoy sneaking in. She's now 2 for 2 on the day, 4 points. Lead back to 6. And West goes up for it. She's going to have it. Couldn't tell if that was going to be a shot or a pass. Either way, it's off of UMHB. And Austin will have possession from underneath the basket on the inbound play. Nice pass on the interior, and that one's blocked. No, another foul call, this one on Blackwell. Excuse me, they're going to say it's on Martin. And the second team foul. That will send Longacre to the line to shoot 2. Her first 2 of the game. That one is up and in. Yeah, you get a good look at it. They call Martin on the slap down, trying to swat the ball away as Longacre got the inbound play. And now 4 for 4 for the Kangaroos from the foul line. And UMHB will bring this one back across. Blackwell. Now Elliott, who's just checked into the game. Brooke Elliott. And she's going to pull for 3. Comes up short. Rebound by the Crew. Back to Elliott, and she's got the easy, uncontested layup. And Brooke Elliott, who just checked in, has her first 2. Savage trying to work from the perimeter, trying to feed it to the interior. Finally does. Longacre has baseline if she wanted it. She picked up her dribble. 3 will be pulled by Gwynn, and Gwynn knocks down the corner 3. Sarah Gwynn. And the lead just 3 now for UMHB. To the interior, that one poked away. Boston College will recover. And Savage, she'll go all the way. Can't get the runner to fall. Rebound for Jones. And holding on to that 3-point lead, UMHB will run it back. Just about 2 minutes left here, first quarter action. And 2 of the top-ranked teams here in the tournament going back and forth, and now Benton will knock down the 3. Alexis Benton, her first shot of the afternoon, and the sophomore has 3. McCoy will drive through the lane. Her first shot attempt will fall. Now McCoy, the San Antonio native, returning home for this tournament, is her first 2. The pace picking up quite a bit since the first 4 possessions. Jones to the interior, now double teamed. That's going to leave Blackwell wide open underneath. She'll put up the layup, and it's a 6-point lead once again for the Crew. That's their largest lead. They've tied it once again. They've hit 6 points as a lead multiple times. Far side, Savage working down in the corner. Nice give and go, and then the kick out. Gwynn for 3. In and out, won't fall. Rebound will go for McLeod. Under a minute to play here, first quarter. UMHB will slow things down, maybe look. Can't quite get the 2-for-1 by running this one all the way down, but they can. Well, they're going to pull for 3, won't go. Rebound, McLeod. And then back inside, getting the nice roll is going to be Alexis Benton. and she has 4 here in the first quarter. UMHB with their largest lead of the first quarter. They now lead by 8. And last shot attempt here coming for the Kangaroos. McCoy will pull. And 4 seconds left on the clock. Elliott's got it at midcourt. She fires, doesn't get it to fall, and that will be that. So the 6-point lead that we spent most of the first quarter with will be the result here at the end of the first. 22-16, the Crew with the lead. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back. The layup there for Alexis Benton gave her 4 in the first quarter. And Madeline McCoy ended the first quarter with that too to bring it to the 22-16 contest. And we are already underway. Second quarter, the shot by Longacre is going to fall. She had 2 in the first. That's her first shot of the second. She knocks it down. She's got 4 on the day. And UMHB as that lead cut down to down to 4. 22-18. Benton far side. She'll give for Johnson. Johnson into the middle of the lane. She's got an easy one off the glass. Her first 2 as she entered in here for the second quarter. Savage, Longacre had baseline, decides to give up to West on the wing. Now from the top of the key, it's going to be Savage. Looking around, not a lot of movement, it's just Longacre now. To the interior, Walling. Longtime teammates, they worked that one nicely. The long 2 for Longacre, she's got 6, putting 4 here in the second quarter already. She only had 2 in the first meeting between these two teams. Open look for 3, not good. Rollins missing. Boston College running it back. 24-20. Longacre gives. Cavarini to the interior, spinning around. She's got the layup. Reagan Cavarini now with 4 points. The lead 2 once again. Cavarini led Austin College in that first meeting between these two. A 70-61 Kangaroo win up in Sherman on December 30th. Pulling for 3, no good. That was Holt, and the loose ball almost taken away by Johnson. And West will go all the way, doesn't get the friendly roll. Somehow Cavarini gets the rebound, can't get the shot to fall, still with it, and they're going to call a foul, and she was tripped underneath, and it will be on the floor, so the possession will be an inbound play for him underneath the basket. And a chance to tie or take the lead for Austin College. Pele sent far for Savage. 7:30 left to play here in the first half. Savage steps in, gives to Longacre. The kick back. Far side. Somehow in. Now 2 on the shot clock. They've got to put it up quickly. They won't do it. That's a shot clock violation. And so a chance to tie or take the lead, and Austin College can't put up a shot. And great job from UMHB on the defense. We'll see if Austin College can return the favor. They've played well on defense here in the second so far. Blackwell giving for Holt. And they'll slide through. This is Hinton. Back to Kiana Johnson. The far side, putting up the 3, no good, was Blackwell. And a shot that Alicia Blackwell probably would like to have back. Couple substitutions for Austin College. Departing are going to be Walling and Longacre. McCoy entered in, and we'll see if we can figure out who else it was. It would appear that it was Maddie Hubich. West for 3. Off the rim, no good. Holt with the rebound, pushing it up the floor. Trailing on the play, McCoy, she's going to travel. Both teams scoreless here in the last minute or so. Been stuck on 24-24 just a little bit now. Natalie McCoy almost lost the handle. We'll stay with Austin College. Shot clock down to 16. Cavarini to the interior, traveling. Yep, travel. She took the spin and then sort of lost her balance. And then when she came down to regain the balance, she put the pivot foot down after she lifted it. So once again, still stuck 24-20. And we'll have another travel. McCoy will give it right back twice in a row. Alana Jones checking back in now for the Crew. She'll go in for Hannah Holt. For the Crew, McCoy, Elliott, Blackwell, Jones, and Hinton. And for the Kangaroos, McCoy, Savage, West, Cavarini, and Hubich. And Hubich will travel 4 consecutive travels, 2 by each team. Neither team has scored in the last 2.5 minutes. Hardin-Baylor add a full minute to that as well. They haven't scored in the last 3:31. Blackwell trying to find Jones. She led the way for Hardin-Baylor in that loss early on in the year. Came back when the Crew were ranked number 5 in the country. She'll draw the foul here and go to the line. So a chance to break that 24-22 score that we have been stuck on. Substitutions coming in. Get a good look at this foul in the replay. Hubich gets her with the arm just before the shot goes up in the act of shooting. And while we're away, free throw is made. Larry Jones now with 5 points, tying Blackwell for the team lead. She takes it over with 6. 4-point lead for the Crew. This battle between a team from North Texas and a team from Central Texas. A whole bracket from Texas. And might be a point of frustration with some of the participants, and knowing that it's just a fact of life here in the Division III tournament, that it's kind of hard to escape having to play not only teams that you've played all season long already, but teams from within your own conference. 2 teams from the ASC, 2 from the SCAC, 2 teams that won their conference tournament, 2 teams that won their regular season championship, McCoy for three. Back rim, no good. Savage gets the long board. Next dead ball will lead to a media timeout. And that'll be a three-point basket made by Sarah Gwynn. She is now 2 for 3 from downtown. She has 6 points. The lead is just 1. Blackwell to the middle, gives it up, stolen away by Gwynn. It's going to be a 2-on-1 for the Kangaroos. Gives it up to McCoy, and the Kangaroos have the lead, 27-26. And we will get a timeout on the court from UMHB. 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. And Austin College down 8 in the first quarter. They now lead by 1. We'll be back in just a moment. Good look at the crowd that has made their way here, and there are various games around the country that are being played in front of empty gyms here today, and the COVID-19 coronavirus having an impact on this NCAA championship. And there were concerns, obviously, about teams traveling to San Antonio, teams being down here. Everybody taking the necessary precautions, also needing to move forward with matters of the day, and that is Blackwell retaking the team lead and the game high now with 7 points and the lead back to the Crew. You know, a lot of parents and family members concerned about their loved ones being down here on the travel trip, and those concerned about anything, what is happening on campus. Updates available Trinity.edu if anything were to change. So everything has been fairly normal here in San Antonio, or at least on campus, with everything that's been happening here in San Antonio. A shot from Hinton, no good. And now the turnover, that one taken away by Martin, and a fantastic pass up ahead for Blackwell. She's got 9, but what a steal and pass from Martin to get it ahead to Blackwell. And now a 3-point lead once again for the Crew. That timeout very timely coming in from UMHB's coach, Mark Moorfield. 3-pointer off the mark. Blackwell pulls down the board. Since that timeout a minute and a half ago, it has been all UMHB. 4-0 run. Holt, top of the key, crossover dribble. She's got herself an open look at the free throw line. No good. Rebound for Ann Savage. And the foul is going to come 80-plus feet away from the basket. Hinton reaching in. And you see that steal right there from Martin. Anticipated the pass, but then not only that, able to gain control of it and then know where Blackwell was going to be. Gets that pass up ahead. Easy, uncontested layup there for Blackwell. Savage into the middle, now double teamed. Gwynn to the corner west. She'll get fouled by Martin. Couldn't quite get set just in time. She knew where that was going. You saw the instincts earlier on the steal. You saw the instincts there. She just couldn't quite get there fast enough. Martin will depart. That's her third foul. Savage, quick pull, she's got it. 1 point game once again. Under 2 to play here in the first half. 30-29, UMHB with the lead. Blackwell got a good look at that one. Can't hit off the front of the rim. Another rebound for Savage. Off the mark. Tipped right to Savage. She had a clear look at it, but pulled it back. Now West will pull for 3. Can't get that one. Rebound. Nicely done. The Kangaroos can't make anything of it. It is coming up in the middle. McCoy. Now McCoy can't make the shot. Fantastic rebound by Longacre. And then the save falling out of bounds. 70 seconds first half. It was fed inside. Stolen away. And I think Jones just didn't realize how much pressure she had around her. Gwynn, Longacre, puts it on the floor. Pass back to Gwynn. These two have 6 apiece. And Gwynn will drive the lane. And they're going to say it was in the act of shooting. So she will go to the line to shoot 2. Chance to take the lead here with under a minute to play. And Madison McCoy will check back in for Hannah Holt. And to the line, Sarah Gwynn. Misses for the first time today. Teams were 6 for 6 combined. Now 4 for 5 are the Kangaroos. Gwynn will tie it. We're level at 30. She's got 7. Madison McCoy will bring it across. Gives it for Blackwell, now to Jones. They'll give it back to each other. If they hurry, they've got a 2 for 1. And they look content to try to get something going offensively. Now Blackwell, she'll pull the trigger. And the shot clock coming off as that one fell through at 29.9 seconds on the clock. And a 2-point lead. And 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting for Blackwell. Alicia Blackwell really coming to play here in the NCAA tournament so far. Gwynn had the open look. Looked back to pass, then shot it herself. Couldn't get it to fall. And now the heave at the buzzer will come up empty for McCoy. And we have reached the half with UMHB and Austin College. And 2 teams that were ranked in the top 25 by D3Hoops.com. Giving us the competition that we thought we would see here today. 32-30, the crew on top of the Kangaroos. We're going to take a 15-minute break. We will be back in just a bit. You're watching Tiger Network live from San Antonio here at Trinity University, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. Just about ready for the start of the second half. You can see Hannah Holt getting ready for the inbounds play and waiting for the Kangaroos to join us here on the court. Leading the way for Mary Hardin-Baylor in that first half. As Alicia Blackwell, 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting. And Jones, 2 of 5 for 6 points. Benton, 2 of 3 for 5 points. On the other side, Austin College is Gwynn on 2 of 4 shooting from downtown and making a free throw. She had 7. And then Longacre and McCoy with 6 apiece. So third quarter, UMHB with a 2-point lead. And they will get an offensive board here from Hannah Holt. And we'll keep this possession going once more. Inside. Jones, left-handed jumper, good. She's got 8. The lead for the Crew. Saw earlier, 14 of 28 shooting for 50% for UMHB. They were 2 of 10 of downtown and 2 of 2 at the foul line. 11 of 31, 35%, 3 of 11, 27% from downtown, and 5 of 6 for the Kangaroos. In the first half, a very good back and forth, quick-paced game in the first half. The first few possessions of the game were drawn out and slow. Teams were looking to maybe just establish what they were doing. Couldn't quite get anything together. Another offensive boards. That one's tapped out to Madison McCoy. She'll feed it into Jones. The ball will bounce right back to McCoy. UMHB sometimes better lucky than good. And then the foul is going to come on Ann Savage. The ball just bouncing the right way right now for UMHB. Game started with a slow pace, but it picked up about 4 minutes into the contest and didn't really go back down. That's going to be an offensive foul on Madison McCoy. She hit the baseline, taking Walling down to the floor. Second foul on Madison McCoy. We'll get a look at it here. Should be a good angle. So McCoy just taking to the baseline, and it wasn't necessarily about the establishment of where Walling was. It was that extended elbow pushing her out of the way. Cross-court pass West. That's NBA line. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound for Holt. Jones, cross-court. Gonna find Rollins. Rollins, circus shot, won't fall. Cavarini pulling down the board. She'll take it all the way herself. Now she'll finally give up. Got the inside, Longacre. Looking to work down on the low block. Can't quite get position. And she'll step out. Kick out now for West. Walling for 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound for Jones. 7th rebound for Jones. It's game high. And she'll pull on the other end, no good. Rebound, Cavarini. That'll be her 7th board as well. West thought maybe she had the opening, take it into the paint. It closed fairly quickly. Team working the perimeter right now. Not a lot of inside out the last few possessions. And the foul is going to be on Holt, be her first. Crowd really settling in now. A good showing from both squads. Get the reverse camera, you'll be able to see the UMHB squad. Savage for 3, that's long. Rebound for McCoy. And from the main camera, you can see a pretty good sprinkling here from Austin College. Jones knocks down the 15-foot jumper. She's got double figures now. 4 of 9 shooting. She's also 2 of 2 at the line. 10 points in 19 minutes of action. Also 7 boards. was a very nice pass, but it was just too far leading Walling and Longacre, the high school teammates. And they've been in the starting lineup together 60-12. And neither one of them has missed the starting lineup over the last 3 years. Austin College is just 3-4. See Jones once again. Just an easy, casual pull from 15 feet, knocking it down. The 15-foot jumper here by a left-hander, very common to folks that watch basketball in San Antonio. So David Robinson do that for many years back in the day. And saved by Natalie McCoy. Now she's got to do something with it. She's going to take it inside. And it's either Rollins or Jones. I'll go on Jones. Or excuse me, Rollins go first. Marini dish out Gwen. She has 7 on the day. We'll find McCoy in the corner for 3. A lot of the shots just falling short here for the Kangaroos. Now Jones, kick over. McCoy has the running jumper in the lane, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound will go for Selkow. And Selkow, having just checked in just a moment ago, her first board of the day. Offensive foul on Austin College. McCoy, now McCoy will be charged a turnover. 6-point lead once again for UMHB. They sat most of the first quarter here with this 6-point lead. They pushed it to 8 at one point. And Austin College came back and took an early lead in the second quarter. And a blocking foul. Sure, we'll get another look at that one here in just a minute. That one looked like Jones might have been set, or excuse me, Blackwell might have been set, but she's going to get charged for the blocking foul. Yeah, you can see it. Just that jump to it just didn't quite get enough of the foot down in time. And that's going to take us to break. 4:39 left here in the third quarter. We've reached a media timeout. Under 5 minutes to play. And you know, watching that one live definitely looked like it could have gone either way, but the nice slow motion of there definitely showed that didn't quite get set in time. And we will be back in just a bit of time when we come back here in the third quarter, UMHB with a 6-point lead. Welcome back. Quickly go over a couple of the out-of-town scores in the bracket that is of concern here for the teams on the court. In Scranton, Pennsylvania, Christopher Newport ranked 25th by D3Hoops.com, all over Widener, 82-64. They've got about 2.5 minutes left to play in that one. Montclair State and George Fox playing in the Marymount, Virginia bracket. George Fox, 74, Montclair State, 49. That should be final. It says end of fourth, so they are about to go official there. And George Fox moving on to the second round. Not a huge surprise for those that saw them play throughout the year. And so we can catch you up on what's happening over in Amherst. They've got no crowd. And let's see if we can get a score from that first game. McCoy can't get the ball to fall, and that's been the story of the third quarter here so far for Austin College. They've been held scoreless here so far. Hardin-Baylor's only scored 4 points themselves. It was 32-30 at the break. Jones kicks out Blackwell. Doesn't like the shot. Shot clock under 10. And Benton won't get it to fall. Didn't draw anything on it. The shot clock is going to expire, and Jones did not get it off. And that will be a turnover. MHB with a scoring drought now of 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Austin College hasn't scored here in the second half. And Cavarini is going to take that one straight to the block, draw the contact, and try to get two at the line. See if they can break the scoring drought. He's going to get that one to fall. Got the crossover, and then went straight into the inside. And I think even if Hinton could have taken a charge, he would have already been inside the semicircle. Just one of two for Cavarini. But that free throw, Austin College is on the board. 4-1 score here in the second half. After a very entertaining and fairly good bit of basketball early on, we've sort of seen a little bit of fatigue maybe. A lot of the shorts coming up short. And looking like some of the legs just out from under them. Both teams advancing all the way into their conference championship, winning their respective conference, the ASC for Hardin-Baylor and the SCAC for Austin College. UMHB defeating Hardin-Simmons in the final, and Austin College defeating Trinity. UT Dallas is here. They will take on Trinity in the next game. That one's slated for 7:30. Both of those teams winning their regular season titles. Trinity 17-1 in conference. UTD 15-1 in conference. Benton driving through. Now back to Blackwell. Still has 11. Puts that one up. Gets the roll. She's got 13. And it's 6-1. Third quarter score. 38-31 in the game so far. Gwen. She'll put up the floater. Just off the side of the iron, no good. Austin College has had their opportunities, just has not been able to get some of those types of shots to fall. But on the other side of things, UMHB has had the opportunity to put the game away, and they've yet to do that as well. Austin College down to 30% shooting, and UMHB down to 43%. Elliott, crossover dribble, had the inside lane, decides to give it up. And ultimately that will work against her. As Johnson's shot is off the mark. And that one deflected out of bounds off of UMHB. We've got substitutions. We'll catch you up with those in just a second. There's Blackwell's bucket in the lane to give her 13 moments ago. Under 2 to play here, third quarter. Elliott, Blackwell, McCoy, Holt, Rollins, Elliott, and Johnson for the crew. Not only McCoy, Walling, West, Longacre, and Carter for the Kangaroos. And Lindsay Carter checking in for the first time today. And Longacre knocking down the shot. First field goal of the second half for Austin College. Longacre has 8. 3 of 4 shooting. Nice look from McCoy to Elliott. She knocks down the 3. Brooke Elliott now with 5 points. And a big 3, pushing the lead back down to 8. Back up to 8 tying the largest lead of the game. And now a chance to go up double figures. Johnson will slow it down. Elliott, she'll pull for three. She'll get fouled on the three-point attempt. Nyla McCoy does not like the call. And she thought she got all ball, but it looked like there was a little bit of contact with the body. And a chance for Elliott to go to the line for three. And there's Longacre shot off the glass. First field goal of the second half for AC. And then Elliott's three moments ago that put them up 8. Make it 9. Should be shooting 2 more. Knocks down that one. Moments ago, she just had 3 in this game. Now she's got 8. Chance to make it 9. Should be the second highest scorer in this one. She is. Only trailing her teammate, Blackwell, who has 13. The lead is 11. And West slipping through, can't get it to fall. Holt with the board, up ahead to Johnson. The stop, the bucket, and 1. Foul will be on Ann Savage. This one has slipped away from the Kangaroos. 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kiana Johnson now with 4 points, 2 of 3 shooting. Can't get it to fall. 13-point lead. West pulls for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, stays here, and it's going to be a jump ball. Carter goes up for the shot. Lindsay Carter was blocked. They're going to give that a jump ball. You get a good look at the Johnson. Just the patience right here. Not trying to go up immediately. Establishing her position. Getting the foul in the bucket. Didn't make the free throw, but pushing that lead to 13. Walling can't get it in. Now she does. Longacre. She'll pull for 2. She's got it. 4 points in the quarter, 10 in the game for Allie Longacre. Lead back down to 11, and a blocking foul on Walling. But a technical foul coming on UMHB. So Madison McCoy is going to get hit with the tech. And they're informing Coach Moorfield of what went down. And she was obviously hit on the technical for something she had said. There was no physical involvement with that. The foul was on Walling. The technical was on McCoy. McCoy shooting the free throw for the foul on Walling. So she'll shoot 2 here as both teams have 5 in the third quarter. And she makes 1 of 2. And then on the other end of things, it's going to be West to shoot for Austin College, and Casey West. She'll shoot 2, and Austin College will get the ball back. So the free throw pushes the lead back to 12, and West will have a chance to cut it back to 10 if she makes both of these, and then the ball back to Austin College. And then close out the possession, or the quarter if they want, with a full possession, 24.5 left to go here, third quarter. First one's good, second one's good. West just 1 of 12 shooting, 1 of 6 from downtown, but she knocks down the 2 free throws. She has 5. If they can get a bucket here before the end of the quarter, it'll be a good little turnaround for Austin College, something they probably desperately needed after everything looked like it might be slipping away from them. Savage looks like she wants to take the majority of the time here to end out the quarter. MHB feeling content to let them. Now 8. 4 on the clock. Walling's going to have to fire it up or shoot, and instead it'll be a turnover as Brooke Elliott will wind up with it to close out the third quarter, but a 10-point lead for the Crew as they go into the fourth, leading 47-37. We'll be back in just a bit. Can be hard to top that. We'll see if the action on the court can do so here in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead now for UMHB. Elsewhere in this bracket, Christopher Newport advancing over Widener. Rowan holding off after a big first half lead, holding off Merchant Marine. Final there, 72-68. George Fox, 74-49 over Montclair State. And a 2-point basket. Foot was on the line for Kiana Johnson. She's got 4 points, 6 points now. So those later games will get underway in just a bit. The Rowan game played in front of no crowd up in Amherst. Travel on Austin College. Johnson. It said foot on the line. She was well in. Full step in. Give her an 18-foot jumper on that one. 17.5-foot jumper for Kiana Johnson. No doubt about that one. Rollins from about 8 inches beyond the line, knocking down the 3. Her first bucket. 1 of 5 from downtown now for Rollins. And it is going all UMHB's way right now. Shot no good. Rebound for Elliott. 15-point lead here for the Crew. Holt coming up short on the jumper. Savage pushing forward. And then wide open. She'll draw the foul. Go to the line to shoot 2. Yesterday, talking to Coach Moorfield, he was asked how being on the road would affect his team as opposed to maybe getting a chance to host, as UMHB made a strong push down the end, winning their conference championship, but still coming down to San Antonio to play. And he said he kind of liked it. He said they've played majority, 9 of their last 12 games on the road. You count the conference tournament that was played up at UT Dallas up in Richardson. As you see, Rollins knocking down the three. Savage making the second. Now going for a full court press are the Kangaroos, and easily beaten now by the Crew. Mitch Moorfield is saying that 9 of their last 12 games have been away from home. And so they kind of finished out the season. I was going to come on Casey West. Finished out the season with that mentality. They just kind of got used to it. He said it might have even been a little bit different had they been at home. Might have been somewhat of a disadvantage if they had been at home, because that's not necessarily the type of factors that they've been around for the last couple of weeks. So you kind of have your team meals, you have your curfew, you have your hotels, you kind of get into that routine. So the team's been playing very well from it. Back to Johnson on the down low. Kick out to Holt for three, knocks it down. Everything going the Crew's way right now. 17-point lead. And Austin College is going to have to start making a bunch of shots and starting to play much better defense. Otherwise, they will not be advancing. Longacre grabs the board, puts it back in. She's got 12. And we're going to have to start seeing some of the defense here from the Kangaroos. Rollins, wide open, no good. Stolen away by Savage, and a quick jump ball given with Blake Elliott. So we'll go over to Austin College. See the kick out for Holt, knocking it down. MHB now 31% from downtown. That's right out their season average, 5 of 16. Savage can't connect. Holt with the board. And start to expect to see UMHB maybe going through a little bit more ball control here. Working around the perimeter. Nice move by Elliott. And she'll get fouled by Longacre going to the rim. 7:01 left to play. Elliott to the line. She's already 3 of 3 today. Knocking it down. She's got 9. 4 of 4 at the line. She's fouled on the three-point attempt earlier. Now she's 5 of 5. A timeout here for Coach Feilander. Kangaroos will need to figure out something. Down 17. We'll be back in just a bit here from San Antonio. Now McCoy's shot blocked by Blackwell. Rebound for Longacre. Now Savage will pick up the loose ball and put it back in. And Savage with the bucket, bringing Kangaroos back to 15. Savage with 7 on 3 of 8 shooting. Rollins pass intercepted by Natalie McCoy. And McCoy all the way, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Natalie McCoy. Misha Blackwell drawing the charge. Get a good look at it. We'll say it looked a lot closer live than it did on the replay, but still think there's an argument to be made that that was a charge. And coming back the other way, once again, it's going to be Lara Jones. Jones with 12 now and 5 of 10 shooting. She's also got 9 boards. Knocking down the 3, Ann Savage. She's into double figures. Her first 3 of the day. 4 of 9 shooting, 1 of 3 from downtown. And knocking the lead down to 14. And a 30-second timeout here. We'll take a look at the replays. 3-pointer by Savage. And that brought the lead down to 14. And 23 of 49 shooting. 5 of 16 from downtown. Free throws exactly where we thought they'd be. Both teams over 70% coming into this game. That stretch in the third quarter for Austin College has really hurt them. They just have not been able to rebound much since then. And looking around the rest of the league, Rowan and Merchant Marine. That one went to Rowan. George Fox knocking off Montclair State. And it was Christopher Newport defeating Widener. Make sure we get those scores up there for the next time. 5:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 14-point lead for the Crew. Teams are about to come back. We'll take a quick break. Join you right back in just a second. Full court press now coming from the Kangaroos. McCoy is going to find Martin. Martin had a spectacular assist early on, but left with 3 fouls in the first half. Gets her first bucket. She's got 2. Longacre off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound for Jones. That's 10. A double-double for Jones. Lara Jones, 12 points, 10 boards. Blackwell will be fouled. 5:15, 5:16 left to play here. Longacre has 12, Savage has 10 for Austin College, 13 for Blackwell, 12 for Jones, leading the way in scoring. But I mentioned Jones now with a double-double. Blackwell kick. Jones, the left-handed runner, won't fall. Rebound goes for Gwynn. McCoy all the way in. She continues to struggle from the field as the rest of AC does. Jones with the board. Game high, 14 points for Lara Jones. Gwynn misses inside. Jones another board. 14 and 11 now. 14 and 11, leading both categories game highs. Savage pushing the other end. McCoy for three, no good. Rebound, Cavarini. That's her 8th. Kick out for Savage. She knocks down to 3. She's got 13. 5 of 10 shooting for Ann Savage. And lead back down to 15. A 5-second violation call on UMHB. Again, these are all the things that Austin College needs, but at the same time, they have to stop allowing UMHB any scoring opportunities. Basically trailing by 8 possessions at this point. Blanker, give back, and the back and forth. West, open top of the key. She'll pull for 3. Knocks it down. Back-to-back threes here for Austin College. Cut the lead to 12. Back to the press. Holt dribbles out of it. Very nice handling skills for Hannah Holt. For Johnson, who will slow it down. Very nicely done by UMHB, and a nice job for Johnson to slow that down. Had a wide open look at the jumper, realizing that time is probably more of a benefactor to the team. And they will bring this down under 5 on the shot clock. Blackwell, fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound will go for Walling. Savage again for 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound offensive for Walling. Back-to-back boards for Walling now. She's got 4 on the day. And a travel will go against the Kangaroos. Elliott into Rollins. Blackwell looking to bring it across. Passes ahead. She'll get it back. 2:44 to play and counting down. Nice cut through by Holt. Give her 7 on the day. And Hannah Holt with a 7-7 mark. Savage, quick 3, other end, front rim, no good. Blackwell, another board. 7th board for Blackwell. And UMHB will slow it down. Looking ahead to the 7:30 match. University of Texas Dallas and Trinity, another ASC SCAC matchup. As Holt goes all the way in, make it 9 points for Hannah Holt. And she goes down awkwardly. And I hate to see an injury, especially late into the game. We're going to take a quick break and join you back in just a bit. You see Hannah Holt A very painful situation. She's carried off. And the one thing you don't want to see in any contest, but especially one late into the game like this. And I doubt we'll be able to get any updates on her before we conclude with this game here today, but wishing all the best for her. And Savage knocking down another three. She's come on hot late, but it might be a little too late. 16 points now. The lead down to 13. And foul will come. Minute 40 to play. And Brooke Elliott making a living here at the line, 6 for 6 at the line. Has a three-pointer and a field goal in addition to that, but and her first miss. Walling with the board. Gives up to Gwynn. She'll pull for three, blocked by Blackwell. And the foul will be on the floor. Robbins hit with the foul. Inbound play now for the Kangaroos. 92 seconds left on their season. Unless we get Reggie Miller, Tracy McGrady-like finish here from Austin College. Maybe something reminiscent to the Duke North Carolina game is what they need. Question is, can they get it close enough in the final minutes, final seconds of this game to pull something off? Savage coming on strong as of late, now up to 17 points. And knocking down another. Blackwell would be fouled. She will go to the line as Austin is now past 5 fouls. MHB seemingly going to get revenge on Austin College, handing them their loss earlier in the year. Rolled in Blackwell. Knocking down the pair. 70 to 56. Savage again for three. Knocking it down once again. And Savage. Kangaroo fans have to be asking, where was this earlier? 21 points on 7 of 14, shooting 4 of 8 from downtown. And Savage, she also has 7 rebounds. In her last contest here, giving it everything she has. Somebody who's been around SCAC competition for the last couple of years. Come to expect that out of Savage. A fantastic player. Win, step back three. Knocking it down. Is there going to be enough time for Austin College? The rally late has been fantastic. Sarah Gwynn now with 10. Just a casual step back three for Sarah Gwynn. And the threes have been falling here late for the Kangaroos. They bring the lead to 9, but as you see there on the scoreboard, 64 seconds left to go. And Johnson knocking it down. It's just Austin College, if they played anybody else who could not make free throws, they'd be in a chance to win this one. But UMHB now 13 of 17 on the day. 14 of 18. Getting the job done. 78% from the line. Johnson now with 8. Cavarini to the baseline. Spin. Shot. No good. Rollins pulls down the board. She's going to be fouled. That going by gut instinct feels like that might be the one that does it. 11-point lead going to the line once again for the Crew. It'll be Rollins. And Rollins, her first trip to the stripe today. 3 points. And Rollins can't get the first to fall. UMHB 24-4 coming into this one. The last loss was at Hardin-Simmons on February 1st. West driving in on Rollins. She'll get the foul call for the line to shoot 2. Only losses on the season, that game at Hardin-Simmons. They lost at home to UT Dallas. They lost on the road to Austin College. They lost to Wayland Baptist, non-Division III team, to lead off the year. Austin College, not done yet, but seemingly on their way. These free throws are good, and the foul committed. Back to an 11-point game. Potentially ending their season here at 23-5, barring a miraculous finish. It's going to include their SCAC title and a season that they can remember for a long time and be very proud of. First trip back to the postseason since 1998, 1999. And that's memorable for a few reasons. One being that member of that 98-99 team was Paulie Thomason. Paulie Thomason is going to be coaching in the next game for UT Dallas. That one tipping off at 7:30. And that will do it for Ann Savage. A round of applause for Savage as she departs. Fantastic career for her. 21 points in this one. 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. And roll in. UMHB awaits the winner of the next one in the second round. 21.7 seconds left. I'll commit the foul once again. I think that was more just going for the loose ball. 13-point lead now for the Crew. Benton, 1 of 2 at the line so far today. She has 6 points. 1 of 3. And now 7 points for Alexis Benton. Gwynn for 3. Front rim. Rebound for Brooke Elliott. Back to the line, Brooke Elliott. She is 8 of 11, now 8 of 12. 13 points on the day for Elliott. Had the big turning point in the game, knocked down the three-pointer, and then it was followed with a foul on a three-point attempt. She was able to knock down all 3 of those really changing the tide back in the third quarter. Final score from San Antonio, Mary Hardin-Baylor 78, Austin College 63. And congrats to the Kangaroos on a absolutely terrific season. It will end 23-5, SCAC tournament champions. One of their best seasons in recent memory. UMHB fights on another day, 25-4, and they await the winner of UT Dallas and Trinity. That game, 7:30, coming up here on the Tiger Network. Quick look at the stats. We'll start first with Austin College and Savage. That fourth quarter was nothing short of fantastic, but it comes up short in a losing effort. 21 points on 7 of 14 shooting. She was 4 of 8 from downtown, also had 7 rebounds. It was Addison Walling with 6 boards and 4 assists. 9 points for Casey West. And for Reagan Cavarini, 5 points and 8 rebounds. Allie Longacre, 12 points. And Sarah Gwynn with 10. For the Crusaders, leading the way was Alicia Blackwell, 15 points, 7 rebounds. Lara Jones, 14 points, 12 boards. Brooke Elliott, 14 points, 4 rebounds. 8 points for Kiana Johnson, 9 for Hannah Holt, and we do hope that she can recover quickly, that she is going to be okay. 78-63, Mary Hardin-Baylor with the victory. And thank you all to tuning in and joining us here from San Antonio. You've been watching Tiger Network production of Trinity University. And we will have game 2 of our pod in just a bit. Hope to see you for that one as well. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to our student crew for all of the work in the production room and on camera. And thank you for tuning in as well. Have a great night.